Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 352.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about why a Bitcoin millionaire is suggesting that you not buy Bitcoin. And this was an interesting article I found on nbsp.com. I've been wanting to write about Bitcoin for a while, not because I wanted to recommend it or not recommend it. Actually, I don't want to do either. I simply want to talk about some of the facts regarding Bitcoin. One fact is I think that blockchain technology is amazing, and I think it has the potential to be world-changing. Having said that, there are a few warning signs with Bitcoin that I also want to talk about, but it's really not for me to talk about. I'm not invested in Bitcoin, so it's not for me to say yay or nay to you, but I wanted to bring to you the words from someone who was an early investor in Bitcoin and just share with you his perspective. And then at the end, I'll share a few more statistics about what's happening with Bitcoin. So here's the article. I first invested $5,000 in Bitcoin back in 2013 at $72 per coin and now own approximately 69.2 Bitcoins. While I had first heard about Bitcoin in 2011, it wasn't until I watched a documentary and started reading forums about the cryptocurrency that I decided to buy it. It was easy to see how Bitcoin could disrupt the entire financial system. I decided to buy as a long-term experiment and used less than 1% of my net worth at the time to buy Bitcoin. Sure, I wanted to make money on it, but if I lost everything, it wasn't going to change the course of my life. As of this writing, Bitcoin is trading at $16,600, which makes my Bitcoin now worth $1,148,720. It took me 5 years, working 80-hour weeks to make over $1 million saving and investing in the stock market. But with Bitcoin, my coins have increased to over $1 million in 2017 alone. It's by far, without a doubt, the easiest money I have ever made. But I don't recommend you invest in Bitcoin today. On my blog, Millennial Money, I received over 100 emails from readers asking about investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I was even talking to a reader last week who told me he put his entire life savings into Bitcoin, buying in at around $11,000. That's a terrible idea. I got another email from a 22-year-old who was looking to invest his first $5,000 and wants to know if Bitcoin should be his first investment. That's also a terrible idea. Here's why, even though I am a Bitcoin millionaire, I don't recommend that you invest in it today. Number one, it's impossible to actually value Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a global craze. Even my barber, who has no idea what a blockchain is buying it. Because so many new people are buying it and so quickly, it's impossible to accurately value. When the price of anything fluctuates 20 to 30% in one day, it's obviously unstable, so you could lose all of your money very quickly. Especially if you need your money in the next year, don't buy Bitcoin. With the insane short-term fluctuations, Bitcoin is short-term gambling, not investing. Number two, there may not be any value in Bitcoin at all. The value behind Bitcoin is the blockchain technology, which has been easily replicated by other digital currencies. Many of those have actually built better and easier to use versions. Litecoin is a good example. Sure, Bitcoin has an early mover advantage, but it was created to buy and sell things online securely, which no one is doing right now because the price is so insane and transaction costs are skyrocketing. All of the trading volume is also causing significant delays, with some exchanges reporting up to 10 days to get your money in or out and more than a week for your Bitcoin to be sent. The cost of sending Bitcoin is also skyrocketing since the price is fluctuating so wildly. The value of it could be significantly higher or lower when you send the money. Most people aren't buying into the value of the technology, they're buying into the hype. This is gambling, not investing. Number 3, Bitcoin still isn't that secure. You might think that digital wallets are secure, but cryptocurrency exchanges and wallets continue to get hacked regularly. More than $70 million in Bitcoin was hacked from NiceHash, a Bitcoin mining marketplace, last week. Just because exchanges like Coinbase have $200 million in venture funding and a nice shiny marketplace doesn't mean that they can't get hacked either. Because there is no central governing body guaranteeing your Bitcoin, if you lose it, it can be difficult to get back. If it gets stolen, then you're out of luck. Hacks will continue to happen. If you do decide to buy Bitcoin, I encourage you to buy responsibly. Don't buy using more than 1% of your net worth, and be honest with yourself. Bitcoin is a gamble, not an investment. It's super risky, and there are far better places to invest your money securely for both the long and short term. And the article was by Grant Sabatier, founder of Millennial Money. I just want to add there that right now what we're seeing is a lot of hype, and there was a chart that I posted on my Twitter page. I will post it on my website that shows that Bitcoin is actually in the biggest asset bubble of any asset bubble ever. This beats the .com bubble. It beats the real estate bubble of 2007. It literally beats every single asset bubble that has ever happened. And just to be clear, every single asset bubble in history has always popped. So I can say that Bitcoin right now seems to be quite the speculation because, as Grant pointed out, everybody seems to be buying it, which is the very definition of the peak of a bubble. We have people who are homeless who I have found buying Bitcoin. We have people who are in taxi cabs buying Bitcoin. We have people mortgaging to buy Bitcoin. Literally, an article came out that people are taking mortgages to buy Bitcoin. A very bad idea. They are also charging up credit cards to buy Bitcoin. Another very bad idea. So while Bitcoin has gone up, this party can stop at any time and everything can be completely lost. So don't consider this an investment. At the very best, Bitcoin is a pure speculation. We don't really know who Satoshi Nakamoto is, who started Bitcoin. It's a mystery. And we don't know whether they were a good person or a bad person. We don't know if the Federal Reserve is going to shut down Bitcoin, which they could do at some point. So it's up to you whether or not you put money in Bitcoin. I'm not going to call it invest money in Bitcoin because it's not. So be prudent if you're going to take a speculation like that. I will post this article on my website at lindapjones.com. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.